This is me again. Do you feel lost in your life? Honestly, I rarely understand people around me because I have so high standards to myself, to things which I want to do. Because since I was a children, I always knew that the person is supposed to be born to do great things. And it sounds, romanticized, too romanticized to be true. And the secret is whoever says that some things are too romanticized to be true, and so on. It's so unreal, bro. If you want to become an aerospace engineer, it's unreal, it's impossible. Or to be an astronaut or anything else. And I've heard it's crazy how many bullshit is out there. So many people, I'm started my degree at the age of 22 years old. You know what? I was searching the internet for half of a year or around it to understand, is I'm too old for getting a degree? And you know what the answer? The answer is, it's a perfect time to get a degree. Anytime when you feel as you need it, especially if it's need to explore, to dive into science, it's deep needed of novelty, of opening new horizons. It's a perfect time whenever you feel as it. And to be honest, I want to say that science is exactly the thing which is especially built on assumption that anybody with only logic can tackle it. That is, and there are no hard concepts. All what you see, all those integrals and everything is just compression. It's just compressing the information in the short form. Take for instance Maxwell equations. All of them can be described just by the text, but we made up the formal sciences in order to for many reasons, to be honest. First of all, to calculate things, and for many other reasons. They're and to describe things in a short form, and in the form, in the way which it could be understood in only one possible meaning, in the meaning which it is written, because those rules by which it defined some equation, those are rules. Those rules of formalization are explicitly defined and can be checked, and are revealed from different angles in different literature. What I mean is that I'm talking on the level of academia level of things, in more for an abstract way, because I learn it, and it's possible to learn whatever you want to learn, my friend. Any questions you have, they're all possible to be figured out. And let's say your main struggle is that you have no money, and the thing is with science is that it doesn't require money. It's by itself. Yes, you kind of need to run some experiments and things, and you need to have a computer at least. But it's not money, which are stands for big amounts of money, really big amounts of money. It's not like buying a property or car, or even a car. It's just something basic. If you can eat, you probably can eat less healthy. You always can, sacrifice with your health in order to buy a computer, to be honest. I'm joking. Never sacrifice with your health. It's like, it's not even funny. Yeah, what I mean, yeah. And it's kind of, the beauty of it is that it's accessible. And what I mean is that it's never late to get a degree if you want to get it. It's never late to study. It's not even, what do you mean it's late? Like, bro, do you know that like every real scientist, he's studying for his whole life? It's not like you studied something and you're okay. Yes, it's always some level of enough where you can like just chill theoretically, but nobody does it because everybody wants to grow, and so many people are truly deeply interested in what they're doing, especially in science or engineering or whatever it is. So yeah, if you have struggle with money, general struggle, you can do you study, then you get a job. That is, and it's pretty easy pipeline, which like it's not that easy, to be honest. Not in all cases. In some cases it's like it's harder. Like sometimes you need a real practice, and sometimes it might be tough to find it, to find ideas for the projects, which projects are right, which are not, you'd like to say. But to be honest, any project is better than anything, whatever you study. Yeah, it's never late. The problem is that the hardest part is to study from the basic. Where I live, on my native language, we usually say their saying, which says that there's no special kink path to the geometry, which means that if you like level 0 and you never did anything in some kind of field, it's okay. Everybody started from level 0, and you should start from level 0. And the problem is with the surrounding people, they always like laughing at you when you starting something. They say like, you awkward, bro, why do you do math? It's useless, it's not cool, it's not interesting, it's not rewarding. It's like, it's some kind of, why do you do this bullshit? Do like make money, man, go to job, whatever. Like, okay, you can go to job, but still study math if you want to from the level 0. That's the way it will work out, and it's okay. That's like starting from the level 0. That's what keeping you alive as a human. That's what saves a children in you, a children interest, the novelty, starting from the ground. And you know who is the most impressive person at the end of the day? That's the one who has the broad range of skills and interests. Those who can like speak different languages because they never feel disappointed for somebody who says they're awkward because they're starting something and doing it probably not in the right way. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, there's no king way to the geometry. Like, if you're a king, you still need to study from ground 0. You still need to be a loser, and that's a very, very big secret, so nobody understands. And it's okay to be a loser. That's the first rule of getting success in any field. That's how we synthesize that right now. That's you should be not worried about seem to be a loser for somebody. Loser is somebody who is not studying. And yeah, that's what keeps people back. That's honestly a bit of my personal story with my family. My father, he's super cool, always trying to be super cool, and he never studied anything in his life. He's literally learned nothing, and because he always tried to be super cool. I have nothing personal, father. If you watching it, sorry, but it's kind of reflects on me, and it helps me to not make these mistakes. So it's even good that you have it. So I got this secret now. Yeah, it's kind of the way you keep yourself alive. How beautiful it is. Yes, it's super beautiful. Is it Arkham City? Arkham? What it is from Batman. It's just cool. Yeah. Starting from the zero in any field is like, it's super beautiful. It's novelty, and this feeling that you're improving step by step at it is super cool. Why not to do it? Yeah, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter what's your background, doesn't matter what's happened before, doesn't matter what will happen in the future, doesn't matter what's happening right now. You only improve when you sit and study, and when you're not ashamed to be a loser, because you only feel it at the moment when you start studying it or while in the process, but at the end of the day you're gonna be master at it. Nobody could laugh on you, because it's like, it's just super cool. Why not to be a loser sometimes, study something from ground zero, and I don't know, for me it's so important. It always was so important to have some kind of knowledge. I always respected people who study something hard in their lives, just on natural level. I don't know if it applies to everybody, but it is the way I think the world always. And I always knew that as much as you understand this world, as much as you have background in science, as cooler you seem to be for me. And it's like the way I view things since I was a child. And to be honest, in school I really was bullied a lot, because it was so awkward on doing things which I really like to do. I don't know, I was supernatural always and super crazy. And now I grew up, and I kind of feel that I understand why it happened. But what's more important is that at the end of the day you don't care. You still don't care. If even you feel ashamed for doing anything, and like, so what I'm trying to say is, don't be ashamed of starting over and doing something. And it's like, if you feel as a loser, a ground zero at something, that's cool. You have possibility to to earn so crazy experience just by doing things. Let's say you level zero at something you need to study, whatever it is, let's say electronics, right? Just like super loser, you don't know anything about electronics. Give it a shot, just try to study this for let yourself to be a loser for a month or two, and just study it maliciously and very slow, as a super loser, as a super stupid person. And then in 2 months I have a surprise for you. You should go and see what's going to happen if you dedicate your entire entity and soul into this for 2 months. You should see that. If you ever experience this adventure, it might be the way you're living right now, by learning new things on your own, just for yourself. It is like the best gift that God giving to me, and can, I think, give to the person, is to study and explore. And it's like, some guys are saying that you're not cool with sitting and study, you look nerd, you whatever it is. But bro, to be honest, it's all gone. It's like last century mindset. It's not applicable anymore. It's not the way. Of course, in terms of, this being cool for girls and those things, and looking cool and be confident, it's not bothering you from that. You can go to the gym, you can still make money at any job. You can do whatever you want during your life, but just sit and study at evening. That's what I propose. Yeah, just, I don't know, that's the only thing I find worth doing in the life, is probably science on the first place, and on the second place is probably to make money, to make your life better. But I don't even see that any job will not require from you any background or knowledge is going to be truly beneficial. If you kind of person like me, that you want to build things, you want to engineer, you just have been born for that. So if you are, just go for it. Don't waste any minute anymore. What I'm proposing you right now to do is close this video, agree with yourself that you're total loser, you're nobody, you're zero, you're nothing, and you need to go and change it by proving you that you can succeed in something that you deeply inside interested about, and what you don't expect anybody around to approve in the process while you're doing it. Go check out what happened.